Hey everyone, this is Corey. Just shooting a quick video here. I'm setting up my first pond of the season. I've been letting it collect some rainwater, and so now I'm just filling it up with the hose. And this pond is, I'm going to try and just grow a ton of Daphnia to feed the other ponds and some fish at the store and in my house. And so I'm trying a new trick, the super simple approach of just fill up a large container of water and grow some Daphnia. I'll have to be on mosquito patrol and stuff like that, but my fish want to eat that too. So from someone who's smarter than me, who's been raising Daphnia a long time, he says he just keeps a pond of water going, usually much smaller than this, and he throws in a handful of grass. So that's what I've got here, and so I'm just going to sprinkle that in, which seems crazy, but supposedly what this does is, as the grass breaks down, it creates infusoria and stuff like that, and the Daphnia will want to feed off that. And so hopefully, as it warms up here a little bit, I'll be able to start a culture of Daphnia in here. And if you need some Daphnia, just come by the store, and I'll see if I can't bring you some. Assuming I can get some going. There's no guarantee. I've had bad results trying to culture it in my fish room and in the house and stuff like that before, so we're trying outdoors this time. Then I'm just going to show you kind of the space I've got lined up for the pond season this year. Not sure how crazy I'm going yet, how many ponds and stuff like that. We'll see how much of a madman I want to be. I've got neighbors around, and this is a new place, so they will have no idea what's going on. But basically from this little front gate here, I've got a whole gated area. And so I'm thinking I can fit maybe as many as 10 ponds, depending on what I can afford, / what fish or shrimp or whatever I want to do. It's not a very bright day today. It's kind of cloudy up above. You can see the sun over there behind the clouds. So I haven't really been able to evaluate how much sun this area is actually going to get. I would like kind of a lot of sun. I'd like to get the water to go green in some of the tubs at least, but I'm not sure. I've got some other ideas. Like here, I could see if the dryer vent helps heat up a pond. I could try that on this side. I've got some area back here as well, which kind of have some segmented units that I'm not sure if I'm going to set those up inside the fish room, outside. No idea what I'm doing. I just picked them up because I thought they'd be useful. So yeah. Over here I've got the top to one of my ponds sitting here. I was thinking about doing some ponds out here, kind of where my cars are, and I've got a covered wood bin here, but I'm afraid that people walking by might mess with them or something like that. So I've kind of got them behind my gates here. And so some other things I'm thinking about, if I want to use any power at all this year, if I just want to go all natural, I do have at the new house here, I do have some power outlets outside that I could be running air pumps. I could run pretty much anything I want, but I think the lure of it for me is just set up some water and watch some cool stuff happen. So I don't know yet. My ground's all uneven here. It hasn't been used in a long time by anyone, it looks like, so might have to do a little bit of leveling, but I don't really like physical labor, so I probably won't do too much. You can see here my pond is not 100% level if you're looking at the siding there, but that's okay. It just means that if it rains really hard over the summer, it's just gonna come off this end, and we've already got a drain from the garage here, so it's already a drainage area back here. So yeah. So if you guys have any ideas or anything, let me know. I'm going to post some more videos as I set some stuff up. It's still kind of cold, but Daphnia, I hear, are starting to hatch out for some people, so I'm thinking I can start relatively soon. The goal is to either A, get this water to go green, or B, just get some Daphnia living in there. The hope is I have just infinite Daphnia to be scooping out of here as much as I want. And then if I can get some of these ponds that I want to place over here, if I can get them to go green, then I can just take green water out of those ponds and dump it in here to feed the Daphnia. But you know, right now I'm treating it like I won't be able to make any green water, and this is just the only pond I'm going to set up, which I know I'm going to set up more, but try to get something sustainable so that people can repeat it, stuff like that. The other things I might stress is I never worry about cleaning the pond. So I've got, you know, those are roots from either water lettuce or water hyacinth last year, and you know, all this stuff's just gonna not come back to life, but help seed the new life that's going to be in there. So, you know, a lot of people scrub it out and stuff like that. I don't think it's too much of an issue. In fact, I try to get some scunge kind of going in there so that it will have something to be feeding off. And you can kind of see at the bottom here, well, at least I can see it. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's a little bit green to it down there. There's already some life starting to show up here, and you know, it's April 3rd. You know, so, you know, some parts of the country, you're going April 3rd, oh man, I'm in the 70s, 80s, you know, maybe even 90s, depends where you are. Here, we're probably sitting at 65 degrees today, you know, it's just getting dry enough I might be able to actually mow my lawn, stuff like that. So it's a little bit windy, and, you know, it's the first dandelion of the season I've seen, so, you know, that might be an indication of stuff starting to grow, you know, stuff just starting to come alive. So, yeah, I'll shoot some videos as time allows. I'm trying to keep this a fun thing. Last year I kind of got on a schedule that was hard to keep running the store, so I'm just going to post stuff as it allows. So, alright, well, make sure you guys share what you're doing too, because I always like watching videos or pictures of what other people are doing, so that way I can get some ideas. We'll talk to you later.